the section of the class that talks about markets as a whole, and we're ready to get inside the decision-making process of firms, and then we'll get inside the decision-making process of individual consumers as well. These next few chapters are all about firms. We want to study them as economists using that economic way of thinking. So the economic way of thinking says that people are trying to do the best they can do with their scarce resources, and we suspect that the way they're going to do that is to compare the marginal benefits and the marginal costs. Chapter 13, this chapter, is all about firms' marginal costs. The big question we're trying to answer here is how can we describe the typical firm's marginal costs? In the next chapter, we're going to talk about how they equate marginal costs with marginal benefits. So, what you should really focus on in chapter 13, as you learn lots of details, is this. In the short run, any business has to make some key decisions. How big a factory to have, how many machines to buy. Those are decisions they have to live with for some amount of time. They're not easy to change. Once we've set those decisions, once we've decided how many machines to have, no matter how many workers we have, as we add more and more and more workers to those fixed number of machines, we're going to see those workers' productivity fall. Think about a factory floor. If you have one person per machine, you'll have lots of output produced by those people. As you add a second person, probably they're going to have an increase, they're going to have a positive impact on output. But as you have more and more people, they're going to get in each other's way, and output is going to start going up very, very slowly. The marginal productivity of workers is going to fall as you have more and more workers with the same number of machines. So in the short run, if you have this declining marginal productivity, we'll call them diminishing returns. The cost of making the stuff you're trying to make with those machines has to go up and up and up. So again, chapter 13. The big point is that in the short run, firms need to make some choices that they have to live with. Because some inputs are fixed by those choices, marginal product is going to decline as we try and produce more and more with more workers, and that means marginal costs will wind up increasing.